Welcome back to the studio. It's time now to talk about the runners that are going to line up for the 7th race, which is a 77 handicap for fillies and mares over 1,200 metres. 4 o'clock is the off time. Dees has got a horse that he fancies quite strongly, which we'll talk about in a moment. I've got a runner in the race, which we'll talk about in a moment and share that information with you. But let's get through the package first. Let's go and look at Kitten's Adventure's last run. Let's go and look at Purple Merchant's last run, and we'll hear what Tabizo, Nathan and Sheldon have to say, and then we'll come back to you.
On the outside, trying to get into the race, War Goddess. October Song's also going to have to pick up. Kitten's Adventure just the leader now as they come to the last 100. October Song's coming out for a run, but Kitten's Adventure's going on, and it's Kitten's Adventure to win it. The second position will go to October Song, third place Noble Storm, and fourth Faithful Mistress.
Into the 300-metre marker, Igera Chase, Another Love now putting in a challenge, Forgetful Girl towards the inside, Another Love with a sweeping run on the outside, Samanga Kamalo torpedoes this one into action, Another Love, eyes on the prize to win by 3, Igera Chase second, Purple Merchant third, and I think Shape of You fourth.
Yes, sir, that's my better ride on the day. Ginger, last time I ran a place there to the Clermont, and then he got cut. Mr. House had to put it off. He's coming back with a nice form, and he's been working very well at home. I think this is my best ride for the day.
She's got to be a big runner. Just a little bit concerned with, I don't know how good Gary Richards' little filly is. I see she won a good race last time. But yes, on her last run, and I work back at him and well-being, she's in a good space, and I think she's a big runner.
Next up is race number 7. They'll do battle down the lane over 1,200 metres. My narrow first selection will be number 10, Sav Star from the Nathan Kotson stable. Having a chat to Nathan Kotson this morning, he's quite upbeat, and why not? She's run places in 2 of her last 3 runs. She's done exceptionally well. She's taken on some decent opposition, and you just get the feel that she's going to run another blinder of a race, and I make her the horse to beat. She's not big, but she's full of guts and courage. And let's see if Sav Star can get that next victory under the belt. The danger for me is number 2, Dance My Lord. Now, fresh out of 3 feature races as a juvenile. And I think it's a good move putting Rachel Venica on, taking the 4 kilograms off the back. Unbeaten course and distance, 1 from 1, and that could be the winning recipe here with the 4 kgs off, will be the main danger. And the third spot to number 5, Diamonds and Dust, has been rested, and there's not much to choose between Sav Star and Diamonds and Dust. There's a half a kg in the favour of Sav Star, and let's see how they go in race number 7. But let's go back to the studio and see what their outlook is on this event.
Okay, thanks Sheldon. That's the 7th race, yes. Listening to Sheldon's numbers, 10, 2, 5. Dance My Lord, yeah, Dees has come out of 3 features, and they've been fair runs, changed stables since. Sav Star, she's certainly going to have an undeniable chance of that, we have no doubt. Nathan Kotson looks to be a yard that we can follow with great confidence on Sunday. You like her, Sheldon likes her, so that's good enough for me. Just before I hand over to you, we have got a runner in the race, Kitten's Adventure. You heard Nathan Kotson's, mentioning in his comment he didn't know, too much about her and how good she was and how much she's improved, and I'm happy to share that with the viewers. She's improved a hell of a lot from that maiden win, and she certainly seems to have some ability. Gary's very upbeat about her. It's always hard first time out the maidens, but the fact of the matter, she's really won and won well in her second time of asking. In October, Song's come out and done wonders for the form line. Mariah in that debut performance, that form line's worked out well. And just before I hand over to you, I want to touch on Jared Samuel. He's a young rider. Stuart Randolph helped us and rode her first time out, and he's obviously been injured. But Jared Samuel's a young man who really doesn't get the chances he deserves, and I'm so proud and so glad that we could have given Jared the ride with all our partners that are involved in this horse. And I'm glad he stuck with the ride, and I'm glad Gary's given him the ride back on Kitten's Adventure. I think she'll run well. It's hard to say she can't lose. She's a good thing. We do rate her a little bit. We're asking her all the questions. She's giving us all the right answers. So I'm looking forward to seeing her run. I give her more of an each-way chance because I am respecting Sav Star and I am respecting Dancer My Lord.
Yeah, well, I think you've given the guys, all the confidence, if they're not in the camp of a more fancied runner, to definitely include yours out the main. Is really nice to hear. You speak highly of her and the fact that she's come on as well. And I agree with you, it's all about opportunities when it comes to race riding and being a jockey. And, you guys have given Jared a chance and he delivered smartly for you last time out. Sheldon mentioned his narrow choice. You seem to like the horse. I really like the horse. I'm going to go all in here with 10 Savstar. I went for this filly last time out. I know you were up in Gauteng when you had that winner with Kitten's Adventure. That was the same day, and I went big on this horse, Warren. At a very generous price. I thought it was the right race, carrying 53.5. Rating dropped to a 72 from 90. She did everything but win. She actually came up against a mare called Travelling Light that was also of a competitive mark. She looked to be in the right space as well. So both those horses didn't win for a long time. Savstar, Travelling Light, but it was to be Travelling Light's day from the guard puller yard. The handicapper did push her up half a kg or a pound for that second last time out. It's nothing, to be too concerned about. The fact is that she's now down in class and up in weight. Last time out, the average rating was, 81. This time it's, I think the average rating of this race is a 70. So she just needs to repeat her last start. I think it looks like the right time for her. So, whilst there's other runners to go around, there's form to go around, everyone will read the race differently, but my play for the day at Hollywood Bet Scottsville in all bets will be Savstar.
As we say, when you and Sheldon talk, we listen, we stand up, we take notice, we respect your selections and we include them. And you big on Savstar, and so is Sheldon. And yeah, I give her a big chance. I'm certainly not saying she's out of it. I'm not by any stretch of the imagination saying Kitty's Adventure is a good thing. Maybe I'm a little biased. I'm talking from my heart. But the fact is, she's a young filly and she's progressive and she has come on. And I'm happy to share that information with everybody. And but Savstar does look to be the one that we have to beat. It's not an easy race. There's a couple in with chances. Dancer Malord, as I said, Purple Merchant's got a chance. But Dees and Sheldon, like Savstar, I'm going to probably back two horses in the race. I'll probably have a few rand each way on Kitty's Adventure, and I'll probably have my 100 wins to be with the team on Savstar because she does look to be a big runner.